So, Ackhiii, the boy Spray, man, I know he wants to get back into the algorithms. And listen, there's one thing we're not going to do is I'm not going to go back and forth with Spray. But Ackhiii, man, I've just been seeing bare indirects, bro. You're getting mad, Ack, man. Chill out, Ack, man. Chill out. Get me? Because we're both internet ready. So look, I'm going to go break down. Clue has responded to Young Spray, and so has Pinky Notes, and so am I going to respond just to the whole infrastructure, what's going on. Cause what it seems to me is like, look, we're forward into this space and we're in whatever. Spray's doing these podcasts. Don't worry, I'll have my podcast forwarding real soon. Do you know what I mean? And I'm taking this very serious as in the business side of things, and there's so much consumer that can look at things and they can pick between all of us. It's all about market share. But what I'm realizing, what I'm kind of seeing, I don't know, man. Spray had a good point when he talks about Pinky Notes leaving and breaking down. Like, see, it's not that easy. And usually, man would laugh because when people want to kind of go against the grain of like, I'm going to do my own thing, you'll realize how hard it is. If you kind of if you step away from it, you'll realize what's going on. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of get into what Spray is saying, and we'll go from there.
She's back. I don't even know what we're doing there, but it's better than the other one, isn't it? The other one that's been crashing out on Insta.
Oh yeah,
Guy, mad. You get what I'm saying? Nah, because we talk about that as well. Like the old, I was actually talking about that. You know, like the old co-hosts or whatever. I was saying like, you see like this, because we say a lot of people be asking like, oh yeah, do you make money off the podcast? Can you make money off podcasts? And I'm saying like everything in life, you can make money like depending on how good you are, or how much work ethic you put in. But like I said,
To give Spray his flowers, and I always say Spray has been in the game since COVID. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So 5 years plus whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? And he's dropped an episode every single week. It's a marathon. It's not a race. 1 minute you'll peak, next minute you'll drop, next minute you'll peak, and you'll just keep on going with the business side of things. So he's kind of explaining, because people are saying, "Rock, can you make money from podcasts?" So he's just breaking this down, and he's almost on 100K subscribers, which is amazing.
A lot of people have sat there and think, oh yeah, we're going to do our own thing. He's saying reactions slowed down. Only one episode has come out of the podcast. But I'm saying it's not as easy as
what he's trying to say is, Pinky, you get me, you come on the platform and whatnot, he's parted ways because of whatever, and he's saying, bro, you said that it was easy, like you said you're going to do your own thing, and since you've left, you've only done one podcast, bad man. Like, the reaction side of things, it's not easy, is it? No matter what excuse you say, it's still not easy, bro. It's still not easy, Ackhiii. It's still, Ackhiii, it's still not easy, Ackhiii. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's saying.
people think when you actually have to go and do it yourself and get all the guests and it's not as easy as people think.
Yeah.
Even with convos with Cream, what we doing here? And what we doing here is Funky D's thing, you lot, yeah? So what are we doing here? Because I see people fighting over that. Like they're fighting over this slogan. That's the Funky D's thing. And we've been saying this on this show for ages.
And Spray, that you sound like you're bitter. Don't be a tricky, Spray. Don't be a tricky. You get me? Ackhiii, we sorted out our differences, but it is Funky D's thing. Okay, cool. Where do we go down? Where do we go from here? Funky D's people. Big shout out to Funky D. Funky D is the slogan king. Internet ready. Ackhiii. Okay, cool. Okay, what does that mean, bro? And it seems like, I don't know, you've made this video. I don't even know why you even done that, bro. Okay, cool. You saw me and Clue, we wasn't fighting over the slogans. You just know that our area is techie. It's just techie, you get me? And everyone's grown and everyone's forwarding through. So it's like, maybe, I don't know, your view ratio, your views are not adding up as much as it was before. I don't know. That didn't really need to be said. Obviously, Pinky Notes had this to say. I'm not going to take no offense to it. I'm not going to cause no fitna between but we've already sorted out our issue, so whatever. You get me? This is what Pinky had to say. Let me put it into this.
Even when man started, let me even talk about road shit.
So basically, what Pinky is gone onto is that saying, right, bro, where's my man? He's done one podcast, he's done this, a few reactions. Where is he? Same thing with Cream. That's what Spray's saying. This is what Pinky's responding.
Even when man started fucking the music thing, right? Yeah. Man didn't go through the normal channels. Man, I didn't know who Link Up was. I didn't have the link to Rap City. I didn't have the link to Graham Daily, bro. We didn't have none of these links. We didn't have no elders around us with links, busting us on links and da-da-da. No, bro. Like, man just bought our own camera.
And by the way, you don't need links no more. Man's going to teach the game digital marketing, showing that you don't need no Link Up TV, Mixtape Madness, or GRM, respectfully. You don't need them to upload nothing. You don't need them. All you need to know is understand how digital marketing works, short form content, and how to drive people to listen to your song and to be consistent. But anyway, just saying.
Had our own studio, went in our studio, shot the shit, went in the camera, shot the shit, bad out, edited it ourselves, slapped it out there. Do you get what I'm saying? I got hundreds of thousands of views on a channel that only had 100 and something followers, bro. Subscribers, should I say. Do you get what I'm saying? Back in the day at that, not today.
So if you know that, you just know the power of YouTube and you know the power of being consistent. And Pinky notes, you're dropping, just stay consistent.
It's 100,000 views. Back in the day, that in a motherfucking week. Man's been starting from the ground up, bro, and doing shit man's motherfucking self. Man ain't new to that. I don't expect it to be any different. Nothing has ever come easy to man, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't step on the road with some older cousins and older brothers that people were scared to move to me because they...
I hear you, Pinky, but it's excuses, bro. You just get it done. What people are going to see is you leaving RTM podcast. What are you doing now? And if Spray said you've only dropped one podcast and your reactions are going slow, he's going to say that. He's okay to say it. Whatever has happened in between that, bro, it's not easy. That's what my man's saying. He's just saying it's not easy. It's not always easy. A lot of people leave, and that's what happens.
It would back, man. And no, bro, that wasn't my journey, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man, everything man started has been from the ground up, and it's not been easy. It is what it is. I ain't watching that.
Get all the guests and it's not as easy as people think.
Yeah.
Even with convos with Cream, what are we doing here? And what we're doing here is Funky D's thing, you lot, yeah? So what are we doing here? Because I see people fight.
I ain't got a dog in this fight. Don't give a fuck. And on that note as well, even if it is Funky D's, he's not the one that made it popular. Agreed. So, like you said with the wife thing, people were saying it before, but you're the one that made it popular. Same rules applies there. Nobody cares if you made it.
I think what it is in our communities, we've got this crabs in a bucket mindset, innit? Like, you get me? We've got a crabs in a bucket mindset because you can name anything, you get me? What we're doing here is the slogan. Like some Ackhiii, I didn't make Ackhiii in bro, you got flipping Arabs that are Christians that say it. You get me? Ackhiii, like Ackhiii, and do you know what I mean? Brother. So me saying Ackhiii, yeah, it's popular, but so what, bro? Let's just get that out of, like, this is the same thing with Tricky, and this is why I got onto him and just said that, bro, he's just bitter, broke, and old, bro, because it's like, I'm the man here, and boom. So, okay, cool. Where do we go from here? Don't forget the support. We all support each other. You know what I'm trying to say? And this is what the boy Pippin Clue had to say on the back of it as well, because it's like, I just feel like there's bare little indirects, but I'm definitely internet ready. So I'm not trying to go back and forth with Spray, or I'm trying to do things a bit different now, you get me? So, but it's like, shade, okay, more shade. But I understand the shade. Everything that man's gonna say, I'm gonna ignore most of the things, but it's like, okay, cool. Someone has a slogan name, where do we go from here? What do we do? Okay, what happens now?
Game, or tell me maybe what to do, what not to do, try and help, man, try and create some unity. That's what I've been screaming lately. Unity.
And that's what man's been preaching as well. So a piggyback of what you saying, bro. You get me? And me and him has gone to war online. So when you just see the weird stuff like that, it's just like, but anyway.
If you do reactions, podcasts, you're in this content world, let's forward together and see what we can do. I've been screaming it. I'm not here on no divide and conquer thing. So why would you have a problem with me? Huh? Spray.
And I think it always boils down to numbers at the end of the day. Because if man's getting the numbers that they want or what they're happy with, then they're not really gonna care. But it boils down to a dynamic, a change in how people look at content and the shift of culture, the shift of what's happening. Do you know what I mean? With Spray's podcast, RTM, amazing podcast, maybe it's harder to get host people on there because it's just, people might be scared because there's always the drama. People are scared to speak to me thinking that I'm going to leak their messages. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, it's just one of them ones. Maybe people won't speak to me because of that. Maybe they will.
We talking that. You got my number and that. You're cool with the folks and that. You forwarded to the blocks and that. And there you go, throwing shade, all sorts of disrespect. It doesn't seem like you're being banterish about it or funny about it or you're cracking some kind of joke. You're dead serious, bro. And that's fine. But just be direct, bro. You was talking about what we doing here belongs to such and such. I don't know such and such. Bad man. I don't care about such and such. I just want to know why you're saying it. Why is he not saying it?
Come on, man. We know, we can see what it is. I can see what it is. You get me? Bro, see this thing here? I build my own IP infrastructure. Right now, I might be peaking, then I'll reset at that level. Not at the ground, but at this level. Is where it is. At the moment, Spray's IP is, you get me? You got great hosts, but you're missing Pinky Notes. Pinky Notes is missing you. Period. The format that was there now, Cream's not there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the view ratio or the consumer's not there at the moment. It's not, might not be. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So obviously on the back of that, it's like, let's send this back and forth thing and just pay each other's bills. Basically, that's how I look at it, because the view ratio might have been like, okay, over the month, you might be bringing in, I don't know, be doing 3.5 million views a month. Now it might go down to 2 million. Okay, cool. How do I get back into the algorithms? I can see Clue going back and forth with Moggs and that. Maybe he might be throwing that shades because of Moggs and that. Because obviously I do understand this thing. You get me? I understand. I don't. That's just me just happen to guess, but I don't know. Obviously, flipping Spray's got my number. I will message Spray. I ain't got no issue with Spray. I'm not throwing no shade at him. I'm just looking at it for what it is. I get it. Get me? I get that. I get it.
What are you pressed about, bro?
I feel like they're pressed about the numbers, isn't it? Obviously, ripping Clues come into this space, 10K subscribers very quickly, averaging like good numbers, bro. Imagine, bro, artists can't even sell out Brixton Academy. Not every artist has 5,000 capacity. Imagine watching a 12, 15-minute video, 10,000, 20,000 people watching it. That's real impact. Yeah.
Then you start talking about certain people fighting over a slogan, but it belongs to such and such. Bro, the last time I checked, the only people arguing over slogans was myself and Bouncer. Correct me if I'm wrong. So why wouldn't you just say our names and be direct, bad man? 'Cause I don't understand that. See me, I don't think I'm disrespectful, my opinion. And I definitely know if I got something to say, I'll direct the person I'm talking to or about. Facts. Yeah? So, if you ain't got nothing good to say on, man, just don't say it or direct it.
I agree, bro. I agree. You know what I mean? What I've been seeing a lot of stuff anyway, but I agree. I'm not gonna. Spray has an opinion. I'm not gonna look at Spray opinion, challenge his opinion on other things anymore, because I know it just creates fitna and arguments. When I see this little things, it's just like, I know what it is. I get it, man. But don't have tricky energy. Big man thing. Don't have tricky energy. Leave Tricky to write his paragraphs online. You get me? Because right now he's in a hole and he can't get out of that hole right now. You get me? So it's not have tricky energy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's just what it is. We don't. You built a great empire, 100,000 subscribers, doing amazing things and growing and bro, go. But it's not have tricky energy, because that is energy of bitterness. I could be wrong. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.